Hello. Hello. Hi, friends. Happy question mark? Daylight savings, I think. How are y'all feeling? I mean, I think most of you guys didn't experience daylight savings, but I did. And it felt like it. Oh my god. And also my allergies are so bad. I don't know what has happened this week, but it's like the beginning of spring, which is hopeful, but also my allergies are so bad. Has anyone seen my hour? I think someone broke in and stole it. Literally, where's my extra hour of sleep? I got 7 hours of sleep last night. Excuse me. And not my usual 8? I need my usual 8, which I feel like is a lot of sleep. Like, I feel like most people don't get 8 hours of sleep, but I literally feel like I need 8 hours. Eric, welcome in. How are you? Congrats on being first today. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thank you for your ticket. Grand, welcome in. Congrats on being second first. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for your ticket as well. Court, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Thank you for your ticket. How are you today? How have you been? Grand, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Keen, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Obi-Wan, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Locust, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Matsuke, welcome in. How are you doing today? Ooh, a Dark Souls question. Toshi, welcome in. Thank you so much for resubbing for 4 months. Thank you. And thank you for lurking. I really, really appreciate it. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your ticket as well. Arthur, welcome in. How are you? Good morning. Wait, Arthur, doesn't, the state of Arizona doesn't observe daylight savings, right? So did this one not, well, now I'm just confused. But that's right? Like, I'm pretty sure Arizona, Hawaii, and Alaska probably don't observe daylight savings. Angie, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. How's it going? Buckeye, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Back today. I wonder if we'll be back later, Final Fantasy 15, or perhaps someday back again. Wait, oh, Final Fantasy 13. Looney, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Do you guys like the we're so fac? Final Fantasy 14 back. Also, nice job on the trivia. Locust, Eric, Courtney, Court, Grand, Matsuke, Arthur, and Angie. Let's go. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I feel like it's always just like that adjustment period of allergies. Like I have to just care about my sinuses again. Like that's really the main thing. And I feel like it's maybe in a rough period for like a month at most, and then I feel pretty okay. But I have been taking allergy medicine. I did a saline nasal thing this morning, so hopefully we're good. Arthur, you stole the hour so you could be in the stream before working out. Oh, right. So you didn't do that, right? Or you didn't observe daylight saving? Sorry, I feel so sleepy. Andy, welcome in. How are you? Happy Daylight Savings Day to those who celebrate in the traditional fashion. How do we celebrate? Angie, your head feels foggy today. Yeah, I mean, I woke up, I feel pretty fine now because the sun's out. But when I first woke up, it was so dark. Mochi was confused why we were waking up that early. So was Chai. And frankly, me too. But once I had my coffee, I felt pretty okay. Walnut, welcome in. How are you? Mini-Me, welcome in. How's it going? Miriam, you always get 8 hours. I think it's a general recommendation. Yeah, I think it's a recommendation too. I just know like a lot of people are able to sleep on way less or survive on way less, but it's not me. I feel like you have to adjust your sleep schedule in advance. Yes, so it doesn't feel as bad. I never do this. So it kind of helped yesterday. Like, not last night, but the night before, I actually did not get good sleep. And I feel like that kind of helped because when I was ready to go to sleep last night, it was like I knocked out. But I kept forgetting yesterday. I literally kept forgetting that it was going to be daylight savings. And I forgot when I was like falling asleep. I was like, oh no, it's like 11 right now, but it's really like midnight. And I literally just kept forgetting that daylight savings was going to be a thing today. Daylight savings messed me up. Woke up at 9 instead of 8/7. At least, well, does it feel good that you slept in, Walnut? Also, Miriam, I hope you're doing well today. Hi, Kimchi. Welcome in. How are you? Court, you're good. Been busy and sick and busy. Aw, well, I'm glad that you're doing good. And I hope you're not still sick. Or if you are, I hope you feel better soon. Mattermind, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Mighty Voice, hello. Hi, Keen. Doctor? Did you just call me doctor? Miriam, I hope you're doing well. Kimchi, thank you for your ticket. Mighty Voice, thank you for your ticket. I love the faculty of it all. So true. It doesn't change anything, but because the hour changed for you, I can watch a bit of stream before I have to leave for work. Oh, well, that's nice at least. So that means that we're closer in time. What time is it for you right now, Arthur? I always get confused. Are you 2 hours behind me now? Cobra, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Rio, welcome in. Rio, happy belated birthday. How was your birthday yesterday? I hope it was great. Pattis, welcome in. It's good to see you. Phoenix, welcome in. How are you? Trev, hello. How are you doing today? Bobo, welcome in. How's it going? Howdy, howdy. Bioshock, welcome in. How are you? Trev, why are we Momento Serial? To celebrate the clocks moving forward, you need to show up an hour early for every appointment for the next few days. And then say, whoops, sorry, the time change is messing with me. And see if anyone notices that you're off by an hour in the wrong direction. I remember, like, growing up, we would go to church a little bit, and then we stopped. But in the time that we were going to church every week, I remember there would be always some... This was the age before everybody had cell phones, kiddos, that automatically reset the time. And they use normal analog alarm clocks. The horror. But I remember there would always be at least one person who would arrive to church right as the service was ending. And I will never forget this one man who did it because he like sat down, he was like very visibly confused. And then when like it closed out, he was like so upset with himself. I don't know. I mean, phones these days, they make life easier somehow. Your sleep schedule is erratic in the first place, so your impact is somewhat low. Sometimes you don't even notice until you check the oven clock. Yes, I changed the oven clock like as soon as I got up this morning because if I don't do that immediately, it'll throw me off. Or my car clock. My car clock might do it automatically now. I don't remember, but I feel like that always throws me off too. Oh, throwback Dr. Todd. Oh my gosh, we miss Dr. Todd. It does not feel great that I slept in. I feel behind on my Sunday. I get that, Walnut. I don't I don't typically like sleeping in unless I like plan to do so. Ragey, welcome in. How's it going? Kai, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Bioshock, it was your niece's birthday yesterday. Did you guys celebrate? And I'm glad that you're doing good. Kai, welcome in. Good morning. Rio, your birthday was really fun. You had a good day. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm doing well today. Thank you for asking. Monster Me, welcome in. How's it going? Three, I think. It's 7 for me. Oh, okay. Yes, 3. I never realized... Wait, so what was it before? Was it 4 hours? Wait, I'm too confused about Arizona. Arizona's confusing me too much. Accidentally missed the service. What a shame. Hi, Nova. Welcome in. How are you? 90% of your friends are younger than you, so when people talk about no cell phones, it blows my mind. Despite me existing in that time. I mean, I think people had like cell phones, but they were like the flip phones that I think you had to change manually the time. Sarah Jane, welcome in. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. Hello. Hi, raiders. It's so good to have you here. Hi, Sarah. How was your stream? It's so good to have you here. I hope you had a great stream. Happy Sunday. My name is Emmy. If we haven't met before, we're gonna be starting Dawntrail today. I've taken a little bit of a break from Final Fantasy XIV when I finished Endwalker. Well, post Endwalker, I was like, I need to absorb everything that we've had experienced. And yeah, we're starting back into it today with Dawntrail, but currently we're just chatting. We just got started here, but raiders, it's so good to have you here. Sarah, thank you so much for the raid. You were also playing 14. Amazing. I hope you had a good time. And raiders or Sarah, if y'all need a raid and run for any reason, like eat some food, if you need a screen break, whatever, feel free to do so. But I'd love to have you here and hanging out too. Thank you so much for the follows as well. Xanthia, welcome in. Thank you so much for resubbing for 7 months. Xanthia, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for resubbing. Yes, it is Dawntrail time. Locust, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Sarah. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Sarah, I hope you like your gifted sub. Thank you again so much for the raid. Thank you so much for trusting your community with me. Also, thank you for the follows. It's so good to have y'all here. So we're talking about daylight savings. I don't know, like raiders, how many of y'all are American, but us Americans had daylight savings last night and it's kicking my butt. Hope you remember to change your clock. I remember to change the oven clock, but thankfully with the like phones and stuff, I feel like I don't have to change anything else except for maybe my car when I get into it, but I'm sure I'll forget when I get into my car and it'll really confuse me. Nova, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. It was 2 hours before, then you jumped 1 more hour ahead. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense, Andy. Thank you. Jade, welcome in. Yes, hello, raiders. Oh yeah, Sarah, have you ever watched Doctor Who? Oh, but your name isn't because of it. I love that. That's a good connection, Miriam. And yes, thank you for lurking. I hope you have a good rest tonight. Thank you again so much for the raid. Yeah, us Americans. Zay, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Ragey, my Sunday's going pretty well. How's yours? Yeah, how's everyone's weekend going? Did we get up to anything fun yesterday? Added fun fact, I was born during a daylight savings time switch at the DST time. So you were born and then the clock went back to before you were born. And whoa, and then you reach your time of birth again. So you were born during the fall back time. Looney, that's so weird. So it says the time of birth is before the time that it was before the clocks went back, right? That's so interesting. That's like being born on a leap day. Rusumi's, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Did all our American viewers hate losing an hour of sleep? I really did. Because here's the thing too, like it's so annoying. I get that it's gonna start being sunnier out in the morning, but right now it's not. I mean, it's like snowing here still. It feels winter most days. And on Friday, it was the first day that I woke up and it was sunny out. And I was like, oh, this is great. Spring is here. And now we changed the clocks and it was dark again this morning, which I feel like if the sun's out, it makes it so much easier to wake up. But if it's not, it's not. Jay, welcome in. How's it going? Xanthia, you had to change your microwave and oven. That was your DST reminder. Yeah, I had to change my microwave too. Luckily, I feel like both my oven and my microwave are easy to fix. I feel like in the past, I've had microwaves or ovens where you have to like hold down the button for a really long time to get the time. But the one that I have now, you just like enter it in, which is nice. Oh yeah, you made a Pegasus yesterday, Andy. I forgot. I looked at that and then I forgot to respond. It looked really, really cool. Do you feel like you're doing more difficult? It's origami, right? That's what it's called. Do you feel like you're learning as you're doing more things? Very short weekend, only have one day off before starting up the job again. I hope you get a lot of rest then, Jade. Doing well, you're kind of sick right now, but you're still fasting anyway? Oh, well, I hope your fast goes well. Southern Hemisphere goes back at this time of year? So fun times in New Zealand? Oh my god. I forgot hemispheres too. That's always so confusing. When you worked nights, you love the leap forward. I will say, yes. I remember when the fall back happened. I think it was Michelle who was working a night shift, and that was awful because then it was like you had to work an extra hour. But the spring forward at a night shift, that would be pretty nice actually. I don't know yet what we should add to the collage Bioshock, but I saw in my phone memories the other day a paper from when I was in student teaching, and I feel like we should bring it up. It doesn't have the kid's name on it or anything. And it's the back of a test. He asked me like what he should do when he finished the test. He was like one of the fast test finishers. God, this is gonna be huge. And I was like, you can just draw on the test until test time is over. You could just draw on the back of it. And he was like, okay. And I expected like some doodles, you know? He's a first grader, so just normal doodles. And then when I collected it, this is what I saw. And he was okay. If you guys weren't here during my student teaching time, I had kids in my class that were like obsessed with JoJo Siwa. And they didn't like her. I think they thought that she was like funny, and I think they liked the way her name sounded. So they would always just randomly say JoJo Siwa, like just not even in sensical sentences. They would just say JoJo Siwa. So I loved getting this test, and first of all, like looking at the math, it's like, oh yeah, some of that is right. 5 times 5 equals 10. Not sure about that one. 0 divided by 10 equals 1. And then JoJo Siwa, and him grading his own tests with A+ is just so iconic. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. This was 2 years ago. I was in student teaching 2 years ago. Presently, thank you. Presently, thank you for the gifted sub to JoJo Siwa. Thank you so much. Also, welcome in. Presently, how are you? Trev, your controversial opinion is that you prefer nighttime over daytime, so you like when the sun sets early, so this is an adjustment all around. I feel like there are some people who can relate to that, Trev. I'm not one of those people. If the sun goes down, my brain functioning goes down by like 70%. I'm very much a morning person. But I can respect that. Is it Sivaloth? Welcome in. Remind me, I might be pronouncing that wrong, but it's good to see you. How are you doing today? Helljack, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Looney, you once went an entire daylight savings time without changing your clocks because it'll change back in 6 months. Looney, that would confuse me so much. Especially, like, I remember my main problem is changing it in the car. So I know, like, whenever I'm driving somewhere, and if I don't change it right away, usually once I'm in the car, I have to get going. Like, I don't leave much time to just, like, hang out in the car before I have to leave. So I always forget to change it, and then I'll, like, look at the time, and I'll be like, oh my god, I'm so late. I'll always think that. Or I'm so early. A vampire? I've been doing origami since you were 4. You just hadn't done it for a few years. Oh, Andy, that's so cool. And you found a stash of paper in your apartment and started folding a few simple things. That's so cool, Andy. What's sleep? Gotta keep gaming on free time. Jade, you're so right for that. Wait, is it Jade or Jaden? Let me know. I just noticed that there were 2 N's in there. Frog Dude, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. 0 divided by 10 equals 1. Country Logic, welcome in. You doodled on everything too. You couldn't help it. Yeah, I was a big doodler in school. There's a 1 out there, isn't there? Wait, what? I know, Jojo. Seltzer, welcome in. You totally forgot it was daylight savings today. Really tripped me up. Yes, I know. I thankfully remembered, like, when it mattered when I went to sleep, but I kept forgetting yesterday. Saltair, how are you doing today? I hope he scored Jojo Siwa out of 100 on that test. I'm pretty sure he got 100%. So this is a secret. And I kind of feel like that's what we can add to the collage, the Jojo Siwa. Like, that's good. Yeah, that's big. Why make the bed energy? Yeah. Do you guys make your bed in the morning? I always do, but the problem is that Chai, my dog, stays in the bed for she stays in the bed if I'll let her until like 10 a.m. But so whenever she gets out of the bed, I can like make the bed over her, but then she'll like roll around, mess up the blankets. So I usually have to make the bed like once she's out of the bed later in the day. But I still like making the bed. Like when I was a kid or a teenager, I was like, what's the point of making a bed? You're just gonna get into it later. But there is a point. It feels so much comfier if you make the bed. Pronounce however you see fit. Okay. And I'm glad that you're doing okay. It's good to have you here. I never thought to just grab a red pen and mark my own paper before the teacher could. Your brain functions depend on a lack of food. Is that weird? No, I totally get that. Once you start eating, your body shuts down to digest. I skip breakfast and work so well in the morning. Wait, okay. You had me in the first half, Looney. I was like, yeah, when I eat, I feel better. But you're saying when you eat, you feel like more lethargic? Your aunt purposely sets her car clock 10 minutes ahead of the actual time. My dad does that with his alarm clock, except it's like 20 minutes ahead of time. I don't know why he does that. It really freaks me out. Jaden, okay, thank you. I apologize for that. Also, Johnny, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day too. It's good to see you. Ghoul, welcome in. How are you? Presently, you refuse to reset your car clock several times now. That's so valid. I feel like car clocks are always complicated to reset. Dondoms, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? You think there's a 1 on the very edge of his paper, but we only see the top and bottom of it? Wait. Enhance. Oh. Wait, maybe it is 10 divided by 10 equals 1. Is that what you're saying? I think you're right. I think you're right, Looney. I see it now. It's like curves. Oh, so a genius. A genius. Let's see, now I have to redo all that. Nice. Dondoms, how are you? Could add the A+ star. Yes. Yes. He deserves that. I used to set my clock 1 hour and 47 minutes ahead. So, Kimchi, that's terrifying. So I would have to do math to figure out the time. Kimchi, are you joking or are you being for real? Because if you're being for real, I would just, if that was me, I would just simply never know the time. If I had to do math every time to figure out the time, I would never know it. I never make my bed because I don't spend time in the bedroom other than at night. When you had your desk in the bedroom, you made the bed because it made a difference. That's a really good point. Yeah. Your brain doesn't work if you skip breakfast. Same, because then I'm just distracted. I always like wake up pretty hungry. But I have like a bunch of friends who never ate breakfast, and I don't know how they function. Like if I don't eat breakfast, I don't function. It's no worries, gonna get some food. Now that we talked about eating, I hope you enjoy your food. You're for real? You stopped doing that though? Kimchi, you are our strongest soldier. Just set all the clocks to random so you learn to not trust clocks and tell the time by the position of the sun. Genius. Very genius. Speaking of doing math, and Mochi, who just reached for one of my buttons, we were talking the other day about how the only time I ever really do math is with video games, but it's also with cat food. And I've had to do so much math for cat food because Mochi, I got her when she was 3 months old. And if you guys didn't know this, kittens have to eat like a ridiculous amount of calories, and you have to make sure that they're getting it in like a good way. So, because they're constantly growing, the heavier they weigh, the more calories they need. But now Mochi's almost a year. Let me show you guys Mochi, because she's almost a year old. And I just weighed her, and she's 9.5 pounds. So I had to do math because now that she's almost a year old, I have to switch her to adult cat food. She's no longer a baby kitten. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Although she's always gonna be a baby. Kittens have to eat calories. Good one. But yeah, I had to do all this math because I had to switch her food. And I don't remember where I was going with that at all. But I just think it's funny, like the only time I voluntarily do math is for video games. Like I wanted to figure out how long estimated it would take me to play Persona 3 Reload. And how much to feed the cat. Cobb, welcome in. Moin, how are you? I know, Mochi's so great. Especially the unsure emote. Meow, oh gosh, I hope I didn't insult her mother with that. I bet it was good. I grew a cat. Amanda, I did. I grew a cat. It's true. How are you doing today? You should combine your two mathematical loves and make a video game that's a sim game just about feeding cats. Like you run a cat shelter and have a growing collection of cats. Wait, actually, why do I feel like that would be fun to play? Or that would be a fun educational game for kids with like fractions and stuff. She's so just accepting of you moving her. No, exactly. I'm so lucky with this cat. Like she's just so sweet most of the time. The only time she's not sweet is when she's being a kitten. She's never like bad. But she does just let me move her, which is nice. Although on stream on Friday, she was really overstimulating me because usually she'll stay in my lap on stream for maybe like an hour or something, and then she'll go sit on the chair because I think both her and I like overheat with my lights on and stuff. But on stream, on Friday, which I streamed for 5 hours, she wanted to be on my lap the entire time. And I love her. I do. But it was overstimulating me and overheating me. And I don't know how she wasn't overheated. Your mom was talking to AT&T about our cell phones, and she said she has 2 lines. One for her baby? Oh, I'm a tax-paying adult. Never not baby. Oh, I thought that was going a different way. That's so funny though. Yeah, my parents always refer to me like that too, especially because I have one brother and he's older, so I'm like truly the baby of the family. The cat, great use of math. Yes. Rule, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, her little toe beans. Her nails are, or her claws are kind of long. I need to trim them. Toe beans. Sydney, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Wendermelon, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Drayden, welcome in. Happy Sunday. How's it going? Squishy, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for your ticket. Speaking of making video games based on ideas, I had this dream the other night. It was a really weird dream that my family and I went on like a grocery store safari where it was my mom's idea. We went to like a safari where you drive in a golf cart and you get to see like animals like giraffes and lions and stuff. But in my dream, it was a grocery store. And you had to like shop for your groceries in the safari. And it sounded really cool, but then I saw that there were lions, and the whole thing is that you have to keep your groceries safe from the lions who would try to steal your groceries. And I told Kirsty this dream, and she was like, you should make that a video game. Like grocery store safari. You just described jungle gyms? What's jungle gyms? Like a jungle gym on the playground. Simba does seem like a grocery thief. Well, I think in the dream it was like you were buying like meat, like raw meat, so the animals want it. Yeah, but why would Simba do that to me? I hate it when lions try to steal my groceries. That's why I get my groceries delivered now. So true. I mean, the convenience fee is valid there. So, yeah, yesterday I played more 14 in order to prepare for today. And I feel pretty prepared because when I got back to Final Fantasy 14, I was like, suddenly I don't know how to play at all. Like, it felt like I didn't even know how to like walk around the world or teleport anywhere. But yesterday I played for a decent amount of time and I've been leveling Viper, and I think I started yesterday at like level 81 and I think I'm at level 84 now. So pretty good, and hopefully I can get my Viper up to level 90 for next week. Because I really want to main it on stream, because the only things higher than 90 I have are my 2 100 level jobs. So we're gonna have to use those today for the story, but it kind of sucks that I can't like get any experience for it. Did you try breakdancing? No, but can you imagine? Imagine if Final Fantasy 14 ever made a breaker job. I would be so into that job. I saw you on yesterday. It was like, ooh, yes, it was fun. And I finally did like real dungeons with real people, which I was scared for, but I did like a bunch of raids too and trials, and I feel like I'm good. I feel like Viper too, like there's no real, I could be wrong, but I feel like there's no real messing up. It's just like sometimes if you forget the positionals or you don't do them, it's just not like optimized, which I feel like is not a huge deal in like the casual content. Woke up in the middle of the night with a migraine. No, not the migraine in the middle of the night. I'm glad that you're feeling better now. I'm doing pretty well though. Gosh, I hate migraines. Jaden, am I ready for the new limited job? What does that mean? I see, here's the thing too. I don't know any like Final Fantasy 14 news. I haven't really been in the loop since post Endwalker. Like, I know there's been multiple like news releases and like patches. I have no idea what's going on. Beastmaster. What's Beastmaster? What does limited job mean as well? Beastmaster? What is that? Okay, well I googled just Beastmaster and apparently it's a movie that came out in 1982. That's not what I meant. Introducing Beastmaster? Bro, what is that? What kind of job is it? Is that I feel like I can't find any information about it. Oh, maybe this link? It's a limited job introduced in late Dawntrail. I don't know what limited job means. Or like, how do we know what kind of role it is? Is it a DPS? So it's okay, I'm looking at a chart and it says the only other limited is blue mage. Is that right? I don't know like the definition of limited in this. Oh, limited jobs are jobs you can't take into roulettes. Oh, without a preformed party. It's a tamer class. Okay, blue mage is the other one. So blue mage is like pretty... What's the reason that it's limited? Because my understanding of blue mage from what I hear about like the memes and stuff is that it's pretty OP. Is that the idea with Beastmaster? Phoenix, it's good to have you here. Oh my gosh, welcome back. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Blue Mage is the current limited job. Beastmaster is the upcoming one. The limited jobs have a lower level cap than MSQ. Oh, like so instead of being level 100, it's lower than that? Or at least it doesn't scale. Oh, okay. Blue Mage only goes to 80. Got it. Blue Mage can be very broken if you know how to use it. Got it. So that's the idea with Beastmaster. That's really exciting. Although I feel like I would love if they introduce a new healer or a new tank. Because there's only 4 of each right now, right? Am I alone in that? Like, I feel like I still need to learn White Mage. I feel like I know Warrior pretty well, but I just like don't really enjoy tanking. Healing stresses me out. I haven't healed since before my like break before Dawntrail, but I don't mind healing. It's at least like I feel like it's at least interesting, but like tanking is so like uninteresting to me. I don't know if that's controversial, but at least that's I feel like Warrior is pretty straightforward. I do have Dark Knight, which I've tried, but it just also I don't know. It didn't resonate with me. Your old account? Oh, it was Jet Kings. Oh, welcome back. So would you prefer me to call you Phoenix or Jet Kings? With blue, you learn enemy spells, which are very OP. Oh, whoa. Okay, so that's like... Okay. Is that like Kuina? Like, was Kuina a blue mage in Final Fantasy IX? Church, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. I hope they do a new healer or tank. Yes. Yeah, please no more DPS. Because we also, like, don't need more DPS. Like, DPS always is the most popular thing naturally. I mean, it makes sense. Because there's more roles and also in duties, you need more DPS. But still. Hi, Church. How's it going? I laughed at all the people who wanted to play the new DPS shops and then, and then complained about the DPS queues. Exactly. Phoenix is fine? Okay, awesome. Quina was a blue mage. Okay, cool. Also, Quistis in Final Fantasy VIII. They love giving queue names to the blue mage. 13 plus minute queues, yeah. Yeah, yesterday when I was trying to level Viper more, I was just queuing for like Mogtome things, but I was like at level 83, and I really wish I could do dungeons, but I kept queuing for a dungeon, and it was like taking like 20 minutes. I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, it's not as much experience, but it's probably more worth my time to do the trials and raids that have the Mogtomes in them. Like, at least I'm doing something. And while I was in queues anyways, I was watching, I think I've mentioned them before, but one of my favorite YouTube channels is called Fundy Fridays. And yesterday she released a video about Ballerina Farm, who's like a Mormon woman with a farm, but it's really like just propaganda. It was 2.5 hours long, and I watched it throughout my day yesterday. It was great. Yeah, I said duties. Hawk, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Guys, should we get into Dawntrail? Would we like to roulette beforehand? I think I would like to roulette. And that way we can work on leveling Viper, which could be very, very nice. Steve, welcome in. Thank you so much for resubbing for 6 months. Happy Sunday, my dudes. Oh, I didn't officially add it to the collage. You're right. You know what? That looks pretty good there. The Jojo Siwa? Looks pretty good right where it is, right? Thank you, though, Andy. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you so much for resubbing for 6 months. Dave, how are you doing today? You think you're the only one excited? I bided my time and got all my healers to 100 and now chilling while leveling my DPS. That's a smart way to do it, Xanthia. I really want to get more comfortable healing, but it just always stresses me out so much. Admiral, welcome in. You didn't realize there was a time change today? I know. How are you feeling with it? You had an entire mental breakdown yesterday, but a nap fixed it. Hawk, those naps can be so beneficial. I'm glad that you're feeling better. It's good to see you. You're doing spam MS roulette for Dark Knight? I was thinking about doing that. But then I was like, I hate main scenario. But I'll do it. It was kind of fun to get back into... I was doing a lot of the Shadowbringers raids yesterday. And at first they were terrifying. And then I was like, okay, I remember why I like this game. Although I do have a question, because Viper is the first job that I'm playing with positionals. Sometimes, like in a trial or a raid, the enemy will be taking up like the entire wall and you can't get behind it. Is there still like a rear in that? Or is it just like you can't do anything about the positionals? And sometimes there's like an enemy that doesn't have like an opening. Like, you know how there's a circle around the enemy? And sometimes the circle is, well, usually the circle is broken at the back. So that's like the rear. Sometimes the circle isn't broken. So does that mean that the positionals doesn't matter either? You can't pay me to do MSQ roulette. Yeah, it's a lot of time. Lil Assassin's Creed Wayne. You don't mind when you have streams? Yeah, I feel like that's definitely... I could do it sometimes when I'm in the right mood. Oh, then you don't have positionals? Okay. Korean, welcome in. Okay, we can ignore it then. You only have positionals when you do have the opening. Got it. If the circle is broken, you have positionals. Got it. Me as Viper, where we go, there is no positionals. I feel like I get it, but yeah. Sometimes I feel like I forget and like I get lost in the rotation of Viper, but I feel like I'll just learn in time. The circle must be broken. If the circle is closed, all positionals... Oh, automatically... Oh, interesting. So you get the bonus if it's closed anyways? What about when they're on the wall? Do you still get the bonus, or is it just like not good? A full ground circle equals no positionals. Got it. That's the same as Reaper? Yeah, I've heard that Reaper is the same. Will the circle be unbroken by and by? Oh, cool. Okay, so that's kind of nice then. That it feels like it's easier in those situations. All right, I think we're gonna get into the game. Is anybody else a little nervous? No, just me? Okay. I'm in Old Charlian. It's so good to be back. Odie's in her little Viper fit. I got the fat cat. Yeah, look at that little fat cat. Isn't it cute? And it's snowing. It's snowing here. All right, would anybody, I know it's early, especially with daylight savings, but would anybody want to do roulettes? If not, maybe we could save some time for them at the end of stream. If y'all are like bed chilling. Oh, Kimchi, you can join? Awesome. Nina, welcome in. Yeah, so for the US, the time already changed, like today. So I think this is like the weird time period where the US changed the clocks, but everywhere else doesn't. Yeah, for like 2 or 3 weeks. Which is kind of nice because I think that means that we're closer in time. You've been up for 6 hours. 2 weeks. Wow. Oh, Canada did as well. Invisible Man, welcome in. I wasn't sure about that. Well, we're closer because I sprung forward. So like this time yesterday, it was actually like 9:50 a.m., but now it's 10:50 a.m. Right, so it's like an hour less. Right. I think probably we were saying the same thing, but different ways. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Guys. Kimchi! Kimchi and I did Cliffhanger together yesterday, and it went great. Oh, you had a mix. That's all right. Yeah, fall back. That's how I always remember it. Spring forward, fall back. EU goes with the solstice. NA has to be special. Oh. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right. Shall we do... I feel like maybe just trials. Well, trials... Yeah. Maybe trials. Time is an illusion, an artificial contract, but try and tell my boss that. Wait! Oh my god, you're right! Shoot! I always forget about that. I played too late yesterday. Oh god, not main scenario being the only... No! Oh my god, I always forget. The reset is in like 10 minutes. Yeah, the reset, I forgot about that. Thank you for pointing that out, Nina. I totally didn't realize that. Kimchi. We'll maybe have to do it towards the end of stream. I'm gonna disband the party, but Kimchi, thank you for offering to play. Nanda, welcome in, by the way. How are you? It's good to see you. Happy daylight savings. Alright, I guess that means that we're starting. I'm scared. Oh my gosh, Haruka's there? And that's why I'm in a prey run. Gotta get that massive XP bonus from main scenario. Prey isn't so bad, like you said, if you're like watching YouTube or something during the same thing. Guys, I started really getting into YouTube Shorts. Like, that's my new doom scrolling. And I really like it because it's like mostly ATs and NCT. And then for some reason I keep getting YouTube Shorts of just random people covering the History Dance by EXO. And like they'll have like 10 likes, but I watch them every time because I love EXO. HB, welcome in. You planned ahead and went to bed early for the time change, and although it worked in getting you up at your normal time, you still feel all tired. I feel like even going to bed early doesn't help much for that reason. Isn't that odd? You recently turned your 14 back on. Can I add? Yeah, of course. I'm on Famfrit, and yeah, Odali Shai is my name. Who else went to bed really late because of the time change? What time did you go to sleep, Manda? Only NA's first, EU is 2 weeks later. And Asia doesn't have it. Yeah, I feel like a lot of places don't have it. Scassel, welcome in. You feel like you're the only person who enjoys main scenario? What about it do you enjoy? I admire that. I mean, I really like the benefits it gives, but it's just so hard to have the patience without my brain turning off. Banger. Yeah, they get me. Years full of Dreamcatcher S1 twice. Amazing. I've also been getting a lot of Cat's Eye on my YouTube shorts, but I've never listened to them actually. You watch basically no shorts on YouTube, but their algorithm has decided to constantly show you the daughter from Lie to Me, who now makes, whoa, comedy skit shorts with her boyfriend. I didn't know that, Andy. I used to love Lie to Me. Loves that show. Oh, so it is 3 weeks. 4:30 bedtime, Manda. Do you have to do anything today? All right, guys. Dawntrail 5. Phoenix, your birthday is in 2 days. That's so exciting. Are you gonna do anything fun? Welcome back, Odalise. I've just had word from Aaronville. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Turl aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. New quest sound? There just isn't enough variety in main scenario. Yeah, you'll get one of 3, so it gets boring. Right. The soundtrack is nice, fights are easy, and it reminds me when I played back in 2.x. I love that for you. Bonran, welcome in. How are you? HB, your SWAT vinyl was supposed to arrive Friday, but UPS is saying it's delayed because of severe weather? Huh? Are you getting severe weather? So sorry, I'm just moving things around on my computer. Dawntrail, Dondom, so true. Wait at the designated place. In here? Oh god. Your big plans today are watching Emmy Trail. Well, I'm so happy to hear that. And I'm happy that you get to relax. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Wait, I think I added you, right? Sometimes that just stays there. I said no such thing. Oh, wrong UPS. Dondoms, good luck working. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm gonna be so happy to see everyone. Look at the twins. Ojika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Aaronville himself. Is this him? He's gotta make an entrance. Oh, and I forgot her name. Aaronville! Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Turl. There will be other passengers, researchers, and artisans and the like, so we'll need a shared deck space. That's fine, Aaronville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. Like, drop the skincare routine. It's insane. Look, Lamont. That's right. Thank you, Xanthia. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now's the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Turl, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Tuliolo is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn's servants. In addition to that, Alphanode and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Turl, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsebard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Ryle? Okay, this is all a good refresher to what we're up to. Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there will be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. Me too! In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. Oh, so is this like, the myth? Is it El Dorado? I know that movie has the myth in it. I just don't remember what the myth's called. I am part of this expedition only because the third promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Hoist sail and let the wind take us as she pleases. Locust, thank you so much for gifting us the Saber. Saber, welcome in. How are you? Well said. We won't get far wallowing in the shallows. Right then. If we are all still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Yippee! Oh my god, this is so exciting. Dondoms, thank you for that Gigantify emote. I appreciate it. Also, thank you for the follow. It's good to have you here. You want to buy more stuff, but you gotta wait. First thing is doing the Rolling Courts concert next month in Atlanta. I want to go to a concert so bad. Is Rolling Courts a K-pop group? Or, I don't know if I've heard of them. Are they a girl group or a boy group? Benjamin, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Dorian, welcome in. Daddy looks so true. Toral? Is that how it is? Or were you just, excited for the place? Carl's just like, that's okay. I barely take up space anyway. Oh, I guess the rest of you do. So true. Dawn Servant. What about night owls who want to be Dusk Servant? That's so true, Xanthia. They need to think about those people. Female K-pop rock group. Been following them for 3 years now. It sounds familiar. I don't know if I've ever heard them. That's so exciting, though. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. I'm saving my concert energy and money for... Is it pronounced Le Seraphim? Oh, wait! I would love to see them. I need to see what cities they're touring in. Cutscene. Our first cutscene of Dawntrail. And it's at dawn.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy
ourselves. That's so true. Isn't that nice?
Do not be so quick to relax.
Love Aaronville's voice.
Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Oh.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
I just realized I picked up this
the two of
quest
you have
as Viper.
Experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
What? Not that cartoon. not those sound effects.
It's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off! It's time. I trust you.
I love that Aaronville's with us. Yippee! It'll be your third time seeing in person? That's so exciting.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks.
God, the music? We're really jamming.
As Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
Let's go. I know, I love Aaronville. Young, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. How are you?
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woglamat.
If that was me, I would lose my balance and fall off the ship. Aww. You too, Bash. Sob, welcome in. We're heading out on the Emmy Trail. Who is this diva? It's a new character that we just introduced to. Katie, when will you play 14 again? Oh my god, the music! Duke, welcome in. Heart, welcome in. How are you? The froggy one? Nina, I do. I fall off that one like all the time, but the worst part is I fall off right before the end of it. Like there's unfortunately multiple clips of me, I think, doing that on Twitch.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
Blowing a gale.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Oh my gosh, TJ, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello. How are you? It's good to have you here. Hi, Raiders. We are literally just starting Dawntrail right now. It's so good to have y'all here.
We've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact.
Ooh.
I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. These same waters, Grandfather.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're gonna raid and run is here in... Oh, yes, of course. Please lurk if you need to. And it's almost 2 a.m. Get some sleep. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, raiders. Welcome in. My name is Emmy, if you're new here. We are just getting started in Dawntrail. I'm so excited. It's so good to have you here. If anybody else needs to raid and lurk, eat anything or whatever, feel free to do so. But it's good to have you here too. Who is this diva? Katie, how are you? Also, Sab, hello. Bondron, you managed to get a ticket to a Distant World concert? That's so exciting. You'll have to let us know how it goes. Especially as a Lala Bioshock, I can get it. I can understand that. Yeah, the music is so good. Yeah, Adelaide return. Hi, Magic, welcome in. I'll play 14 when you play Animal Crossing again. Katie, does playing Animal Crossing in my free time count? Because I do sometimes log on and immediately get overwhelmed. Atwan, welcome in. How are you? It's good to have you here. You're going to raid... Oh, wait, I read that one. Anyone else having tea today? Emerald, what kind of tea are you having? Hi, Trev. Welcome back. Oh, there's about to be an ad. Let me run that now. Thank you so much for staying for the ad. Good luck on the trivia. The music is giving me Octopath vibes? Really? I am back from my shower, and I almost said I am... I am home from my shower. Where do you have to go to shower? Bioshock, you restarted your Animal Crossing New Horizons Island yesterday? That sounds really fun. Sometimes I think about doing that, but I really should just finish my Studio Ghibli Island. Nina, no problem. Thank you for being here. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. Maybe it counts. I like this guy's hair. Oh, this will be my first visit to Tyrol. Fongit... Oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce that. Fongitane's the name. I was working at Eshtames? I feel like these are French or something. Aesthetics in Ulda, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlayan in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tuliolo sounded like a perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Avery, welcome in. How are you? You're not looking or listening? Hi, Kirsty. Do we think Kirsty can read lips? No, wait. She said that she's not looking. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Avery, welcome in. It's good to see you. Lavardo, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Trax, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are y'all? It's giving 2008 emo. We should honestly bring it back. Kirsty Bringers. Yeah, Kirsty just started Shadowbringers. So exciting. Like, literally so exciting. Dawntrail, rah! Hi, Avery. How are you? I see you in Eorzea before. You great and famous hero. Ah, I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you, Eorzeans coming to Tyrol, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Kentenram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tyrol almost 80 years ago. The Mamulja's leader is said to have welcomed Kentenram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Popatos, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Kentenram returned to Tyrol several times after that, but a ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Okay, I feel like we're about to capsize or something. People are making me nervous. Popatos! Don't they sound good? Oh, let's go! A football question? Nice job in the trivia, everyone. The real props he brought back were the friends he made along the way. So true. An adventure, I presume? I'm a merchant myself, based in Ulda. Specialty imports and exports, Eorzean and Tyroli both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this, it is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to. Oh, instead by the names of certain clans. Oh, okay. For the Mikote, the Hetsaro, the Hrothgar, the... Is the X like a ch here? Chbrawl? Is that it? But not because every member of a given clan is of the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with the clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. I don't know what a popo is, but I'm not eating anything stoves. I think it's just their way of saying potatoes. But I kind of like it better than potato. Like, popato sounds more fun. Oh, I'll learn all of them? Okay. Yeah, it's probably easier for me to hear them than for you guys to try to spell the pronunciations. Do you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the right of succession. Your young Wook Lamont being one of them, of course. But from what a Mamul Job Lok was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the 3rd promise. I did it! I talked to people. It's Shabral. Okay, Shabral. Friends! All the crops he brought back are legitimate North and South America. Yeah, I thought so, Dorian. I think that's cool. Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, I hadn't heard of that about the clan names. We should have Wook Lamont and Aaronville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. Uh-oh. A storm's a-brewing. Frosty, welcome in. This is the latest expansion. I believe this just came out. Oh, when did this come out? Sometime this past fall? So
We're
this
in
is
for a proper
the most
storm,
recent
it
one.
seems.
Oh god. She's so me. I get seasick too.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
For sure. For sure.
I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Yes. It is, in fact.
Aaronville, you were born in Tyrol, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Ah! No! My ship! This is actually scary. What did they name this ship, by the way? Hopefully not Titanic.
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
My ship! Oh, you're going through Stormblood. Are you liking it, Frosty? I would say, be careful if you care about spoilers, because this is
I have
past
not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
Oh my god.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors
That would be me
out.
rolling around.
The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue,
Scary.
was almost lost to the sea herself.
Oh my god, you guys. Scary.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Ooh. Well, isn't that nice?
What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
Thank you.
Wook Lamont, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts. Though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
At least she's trying.
By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against
I
the
love how
storm
he's
would
the
prove
one
a fitting
narrating.
prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Frezzo, welcome in. Jotor, welcome in. Cap, hello. Is that Gilligan's Island? What a nice, like, cutscene. I'm eating Aaronville's accent. Does it taste good? Does it have texture? Yippee! Sunny skies. I know, Saber. I was thinking the same thing. That room was huge.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther
She's a
now,
landlubber.
can it?
Seabirds.
I like how they have blue feet and beaks.
Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat.
Oh,
Ships have to
already?
lower anchor some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway.
yeah. Thanks for not doing that.
If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
What a voice.
Then I better not let you down.
What? Oh.
Easy,
Oh my
stomach.
god. Please don't
Easy.
puke. Final Fantasy loves to have one character that's
We're
motion
the
sick.
last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Yeah, it's giving Yuffie. Or can't swim, yeah. Kelsey, welcome in. Also, Ziggy, welcome in. Oh my god, the music? Blue-footed boobies. Is that what those birds are called? Blue water.
Seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Oh, was this in the trailer? I feel like I
Look, my
remember that
friends.
exact pose.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
Oh, that was in the benchmark. Oh, it was. Okay.
At last, we have
Whoa.
come to the land you call the New World. To my
Here.
home, Tural.
Let's go. That's it. Dawntrail. Dawntrail. Yeah, for once the world isn't ending. And isn't that beautiful? Yippee! Beach expansion, so excited. I'm so excited to see the different places. Oh, okay, it's kind of jazzy. I love how in that cutscene it was like 9 a.m. and now it's somehow 8 p.m. Oh my god, jazzy! You like jazz? Well, it seems like I'm gonna have to, which I do. Cool! Cool! I live there, by the way.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
Pretty.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihiola are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
Ow, she.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
I would never think about that immediately.
You forget who you're traveling with?
It's so funny. So we just gonna walk it. No forms! No forms. Ooh! Red.
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
Oh.
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihiola?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well.
Yay!
Please, accept our apologies.
Yeah, they were about to throw down with us.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority
Phoenix, welcome
here.
in.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first.
I was at like first things first. I'm running away from you guys.
I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
Aww. Yay! Justin, welcome in. Yay! Wayne, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Yay! Aww. Friends! Oh. Hi! Oh my god, look at everyone! Oh, you guys. That's so nice. Thank you for being here. Yeah, thank you for welcoming me. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Also, Locust, thank you. I think Odalise looked great in that cutscene too. I love the frog. The frog head. Let me catch up here first. The ship is called the Crooks. No. You were blessed with your grandfather's a cod fisherman's sea legs? Really, Dorian? Yeah, I get so seasick. I went on a cruise once when I was like 16 with my family for spring break. And, whoa. Trev, how are you doing that? Oh my god, wait. This is like that one TikTok sound that's like, PETA. PETA, how are you doing that? Wait. Wait, how are you guys doing that? I'm so scared. Ziggy, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, I've always been in Aura, I think, from the time that I streamed, but she used to look different. I think I changed her in Shadowbringers at some point. My new home! My new home! Yeah, the background music is so good. Also, Avery, how are ya? Frezzo, welcome in. How are you? Anyone that came in during that cutscene, I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Sunday. No bureaucracy, no Lala Karens, like in Lala Karens, like in this place already. So true. Not Magic being Memento Serio again. Wait, is that you, Magic? I thought I had more time to get here. Yeah, daylight savings. It'll get you. All right, should we look at Kimchi? Should we take a picture? Should we G-pose? Maybe around these blocks. Maybe we can all be on the blocks. Prasha, welcome in. How are I'm sorry. Oh, it's killing me. Wait, how are you guys doing that? Is that like a new glitch or something? Prasha, thank you for your ticket. Magic, that is you? I love it. Okay, Habu is there. Amazing. I don't have any fancy G-posing or anything. Why are you guys doing that? Is that how you do that little thing? Cute. I'll get a picture when you guys are standing. Oh, I got it. I like whose ever pig that is. That reminds me of a pig. Is it named Olive? It from like a children's book? Okay, I'll put that in. I'll save that for now. And then I'll put it in Discord later. Oh, it is a thing? I hope they don't fix that slide in 7.2. I hope so either. Why am I groveling? Yeah, I love Pajama Pig. Poogie. Poogie, its name. Love it. That one looks just like the Monster Hunter pig, does it? Olivia! Yes, Dorian, do you know what I'm talking about? Is that what that looks like? Guys, thank you so much for meeting me here. I have so much champagne I could be using. Why did you decide I meant pug instead of pig? Oh, it is the Monster Hunter pig. Oh. I don't even know anything about that. That's cool though. Oh yeah, I wanted to see how I picked up this quest if it's a level 90. So I can pick it up as Viper, I just can't complete it as Viper. The sliding around is so funny. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I should be... I'll be Picto. Because also, look at the gear I got. It's just like the normal gear, but I feel like it looks really cool. Oh, it's from a past collab. Got it. It's from the Monster Hunter crossover event? Oh, when did that happen? Don't tell me I need to do Monster Hunter to get the pig. I'm crying at Kimchi, I know. Oh, this is so funny. I really hope they don't fix that. Alright. Thank you guys for meeting me here. So nice. I missed this game. What, a while ago? Oh. Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Yippee! Oh, it's still going on? Oh, for real? I'm gonna have to do that then. I need that pig. You have arrived in Tuliolo. You can return to the city and okay. Yippee! Right then, first things first. First things first, I need to throw up. I still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. First things first, let me vomit. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? I don't think she is. Aha! We were wondering who these strange folk were, so the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Oh my god, she's Instagram famous. Look, Lamont, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick. No, sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance. But you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please, don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. First things first, yeah, she's the illest, literally. How are you liking the Dawntrail smooth jazz? I really, really like it. Oh, it is in Kugane? Okay. I'll have to check that out then. Hi, Midnight. How are you? It's good to see you. They did have a point. Look, Lamont is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in 2 groups so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then. That was a good one. Odalise, you and Kryle can come with me. I'll take the twin son. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Okay, the Picto fit looks kind of silly here. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Wicklamont's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Ugh. Girl. Is Odalise in a cult? She could be. Travels, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Pig Minion Pinion comes from the Monster Hunter Extreme Trial. Oh, so if you want to unsync it later, we could try to knock it out. That would be fun. I didn't even know that it was from that. Sandwich, welcome in. Disrespectfully enters the chat. Sandwich. I'll give you... Try to do that over. Try to respectfully enter the chat. Where's that gear set? This? I think this was just a Tomes... You know what? I don't know. I actually think I just bought it from the market board. I think. When I maxed out Picto, I think this was the gear that I got. Let me look up the name. Let me look at the name of it. Oh, I'm in a thing. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself. What with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Aaronville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yakturl, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. A bevy? Like a beverage? I love calling a beverage a bevy. This is the Archeo Kingdom gear. Guys, I don't know what glands I have, and I'm kind of scared to look because I feel like some of them don't have pants. This is really good. You can tell when the last time I was really playing this game. Best thing of Dawntrail, the Latin American voice actors. I really, really like Wookiemon's voice actor. Oh, hello there, streamer. Sandwich, nice job. Nice job. Sandwich, how are you doing today? It's a 710 Picto set. Got it, got it. Oh, your casters have it also? The snowman? I can wear that one. I need the new PvP gear. Really badly. I haven't worn this one in a while. The hats. Wait. There we go. Okay, that looks more suited for this area. Why would they not have pants? Because I wanted them to wear the pants that were whipped. If that makes sense. Trev! Ah! May, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. It's good to see you. I'm here to welcome you to Dawntrail also. I was just stuck in MSR when you got out of the cutscene. Oh, wait. Are you Miss Neptune? Gosh, it's been so long. I might have to remember names too. Trev sliding nowhere killed. Miss is you. Okay, okay. Thank you for welcoming me, you guys. Thank you again. Yippee! Oh wait, aren't they supposed to be accompanying me? They are. God, I love the jazzy music. You know what music I really love, you guys? And I fear it's going to be... Why does Kimchi... When Kimchi does it, she literally looks one-dimensional. Like, she looks like flesh with the floor. We can still see her. Why does she look one-dimensional? That's so funny. Anyways, I'm really loving the Persona 3 Reload music. And I'm so happy that we'll be playing both this and Persona 3 Reload now. They're paper. Yeah, Kimchi's paper. John and Yan, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. I was wondering why the night theme... Oh, yeah. This is for real time. Yeah. I feel like sometimes I will change it to the in-game time and it just confuses me. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliola's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Oh right, I should mention that here in Tuliolo, we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept your guild. There's also Wachumeki Meki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. Hehe, I can't wait to see the look on your faces. Imagine my money was worthless here. Flat... Their paper, Flat Stanley. Flat Kimchi. Wait, what's Flat Stanley from? Why is that familiar? First Aetheryte. My Aetheryte. What do you think of that, eh? That's pretty. Goodness me, you have Aetherites in Tuliolo? I think I told you before, but my brother Kuwana spent 3 years studying in Charlayan. He fell in love with the nation and its ways, and brought back to us the knowledge of Aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Did you do the attuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Shakturo. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way though. That's the headquarters for the Lance Guard. Yippee! I like that it's pink. I know. Jay, thank you so much for your work on the saxophone. It sounds so good. Okay, we're going up there. The tragic tale of a boy who gets flattened by a corkboard while asleep in his bed? Okay, now suddenly I... Daytime! Daytime music! Whoa! I feel like someone's got a Charleston to this music. Trev? Trev? Thank you, Trev. I feel like I don't remember Flat Stanley after Invisible Man said that. Now I'm confused. We had to send a Flat Stanley to someone when I was in grade school. Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Sending a flat Stanley to someone sounds like a mafia euphemism. Literally. Oh, it's swing music. I like it. We have a lot of narrow, winding chutes that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. What fun music. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wook gets her endless endurance. Yeah, and also, Kryle, you're tiny, so I feel bad for you for that reason. Implying that we weren't already Charlestoning at Prussia, that's the attitude that we like to see. We had to send a paper Stanley to a relative, and they had to take pictures for us like he was on a journey. That is the funniest, my favorite elementary school assignments. Wow, this is so pretty. The best elementary school assignments are the ones that aren't even for the kids, they're for family, like adults. That's always so funny to me. I feel so bad for the adult. You'd like create a paper boy and fold him into an envelope and mail him somewhere? Like we were letting this paper child globe around. Wait, Justin, did you have to do that too? I didn't have to do that. Does swing have any similarities with big band? Wait, what do you mean by that? Toss your dance partner in the air. Whoa. Now that's an advanced move. Where's the E? There it is. I love the vibes here. It was a common thing. I never had a flat Stanley. Well, now I want to do a flat Stanley. I had the flat Stanley assignment too, and I sent him to my grandpa. And he fully didn't realize and threw it. Squee, I'm so sorry. That's just so funny. What did you tell your teacher? Do you remember? Also, Squee, I hope you're doing well today. I think we missed a big opportunity by not advancing cloning technology by faxing Flat Stanley. Good point. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolol and preserving the peace. The Lance Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally, Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zoral Ja took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first province is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Ooh. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... What was that? Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alpha Note and Alice should be around here too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March. Skygate? Squee, thank you for your ticket. Eels, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? You woke up next to a flat Stanley and you had to go into witness protection. Why is this like the funniest thing? Flat Stanley. It just sounds not real. Our strongest warrior is Celine Dion. So true. I thought we were supposed to continue the bit, so at first I told my teacher that Stanley had died in a shipwreck. And then they asked questions, so I explained Squee. That's so funny. Hi Skylar, good morning. How are you? Today you found out that one of your homies is staunchly against owning a microwave or air fryer? I feel like that... Like, people used to be so anti-microwave in the 2000s. But why air fryers? Why to both of them? Does he just like making his life hard? Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yak Hoi. Hoi? Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yak Tural, the southern lands of the mother, and Shak Tural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Wait, oh, bro, I just read that. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long, long ago, the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale, I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiark. But getting back to Shak Tural, those lands are also part of the Tuliolol nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Throw wide the gates. Crossing the bridge to Shak Tural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. No! My gate! I wish we could go there right now. Show gate. Be patient. I swear that once the throne is mine, that travel permit is yours. My gate! Paranoia, it seems. It's because every air fryer generates its heat by opening a portal to hell. Oh yeah, I forgot that some people have issue with that. Your partner refuses to use a toaster? Toaster oven only? Okay, toasters, I feel like they've been getting worse. Like, I remember my childhood toaster, it lasted for so long. And then since then, my parents have had like 2 different toasters. And now toasters are so expensive for no reason. Like, they're bad. So I kind of get that one. Air fryers cause chemtrails. Oh, yeah. Throw wide the gate. Sage, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? You haven't replaced your broken microwave after it broke several years ago. Not because you're against them, but you've just gotten used to it. Yeah. I feel like... I don't know. Oh, I didn't realize somebody else was there. I was just running around my cat. Do they let the of out of the hot food in other ways? That's such a good question, Justin. Is that why I hear screams of the damned every time I use your air fryer? Yeah, although you shouldn't really hear them that closely, so you might need to check your warranty on yours. Can understand being paranoid of like a pressure cooker, but it's hard to screw up in an air fryer. Yeah. I agree with that. Every cat being like, closed door must meow. So true. Personally, I don't see the point of an air fryer if you have an oven. Air fryer? I don't know. It's a lot faster a lot of the time. I'm pretty sure generally it's a lot faster. Because with the oven, you have to wait for it to heat up. Like, I'm thinking of like when I'm air frying Impossible nuggets and fries. You just put it in for like 10 minutes. But with the oven, you have to wait for it to warm up. I think they do say that you have to preheat the air fryer, but I literally never do that and it's fine. Air fryers are literally just a convection oven miniaturized. Oh, really? Kong Island. Party time, welcome in. How are you? What do you want the options to be on the poll? Thank you for redeeming that. Thank you for your ticket as well. 200 tickets, party time? No way. How are you doing today? How are you feeling about losing an hour? We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolol is unlike any other place I visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Yippee! Does anyone like it? I don't know. Here, I'll make the poll. How do we feel about daylight savings? I'll say about losing an hour. Do we think we could fit that? Bad. Good. Neutral. And then also the option of I didn't yet. For all you Europeans. Good, meh, bleh. Oh, I'm sorry, party time. I didn't see that. I hope my answers were good enough. Just say work starts 1 hour later. 1/2 the year. Don't change the clocks. I actually don't think they should change clocks. I feel like it didn't affect me until like last year. Really, Manda? Like you never felt like you lost sleep? I've always felt that way. We'll head west next, towards the Arch of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too? Tuliolol certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. Yippee! Oh, have I seen enough? What if I can break into the gate? What if I bribe this man? My apologies, miss. But passage here is prohibited. Okay, lame. A person that actually does their job? Lame. In Arizona, clocks don't change. Yeah. I think Hawaii is that way too, and Alaska. You're autistic. It's changed you do not like. I totally get that. I think it hits you if you gotta wake up early. Yes. If you can, like, sleep in, it's fine, I feel. The Arch of the Dawn is on the other side of the city, so speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. I love, when we have characters accompany us on these kind of quests. I don't think I see any other dialogue for that one. That one looks necessary. Just Hawaii and Arizona? Oh, okay. Alaska doesn't? Maybe not my favorite, but it was great. What was your favorite thing about living in Arizona? I like the weather of Arizona when it's not summer. I've been there in the springtime and I really liked it. I like dry heat. But where do we think Trev's going? Trev looks like he's on a mission. I like dry heat, and I feel like the desert is cool. Like, cacti are really cool to see. Here in Emmy Stream, we only like corruptible guards. ACAB unless you can pay them to leave you alone. So true. Thank you for the follow, will commit. Can I be vulnerable? Yes. Were you like, did you just like leave your character running or something? Okay, the pull, bad. Yeah. Yeah, you turned on auto run and you looked away. Jeff, that's funny. That's funny though. The way you were approaching it was like you were in an NPC. I was like, what is that? Dentist, welcome in. How are you? I know we're starting Dawntrail. I'm so excited. How are you today? Also, Scribbles, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How's it going? Trev being NPC, truly. I'm still struggling to conceive how one can construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. Yeah, how is there no erosion? This was originally the site of Yakhoi Temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Shaktaral to appease the god who slumbers in the Great Ocean Trench. After the Yakhoi withdrew, okay, I was just thinking about how to pronounce that. Is it Hui? Or was I saying it right before? Or will we find out? The temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Tyrol. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Okay, they will pronounce it in time. Thank you, Xanthia. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tuliolo. We climb these sets of stairs here, all the way up. Bruh. We climb how far? Where am I? Oh my god. This is just like San Francisco. Ventus, you just missed the poll. You know, exhausted after losing an hour. But you assume that that has always been talked about relentlessly. I know. I was really tired too. Like, it's so weird because it does not feel like a lot. Like an hour? Oh, I'm just waking up an hour earlier. But it doesn't feel that way. Ventus, make a new poll to see who's hotter. Spring forward or fall back. Look at the baby. Aw. Justin, you may be onto something. Try voting for the obvious landworm. What is a landworm? Babby. Sure, Justin. I definitely know what you mean by landworm. Literally, what is landworm? You're on chapter 3? What is landworm? Yeah, City of Hills. Is landworm a book? Papa's palace is called Volakshunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. Speaking of Invincible, what a good show. What a disturbing show. I haven't watched last week's episode yet, but I can't stop thinking about the 6th episode. The sheer scale of the place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. God, I love the music. Wait, are we going up this way? So we walked upstairs to walk downstairs. Love that. The carving at the top is a landworm. Like, is landworm different? Is the other option? I'm not sure why we have defining land in front of worm. Are we comparing it to water worms? Body worms? I definitely remember Aventus. Which of these bosses is hotter pole? And one was a big landworm? Oh, wait. Okay, Justin, I get that. That is a hot worm. Yeah, brain worms. Also an option, Sapphic. So, this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live there? Live here. Oh, we have residents from all the Yogg-Turo clans. Mamulja, Shibrol, Pelu, Moblin, Hanu. We also have Tonawata, Hetzaral, and Shatona, who moved south from their ancestral lands in Shak-Tural. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tural. A true representation of Tuliolo's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's all so beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Nina, welcome back, Emmy Trail. Nina, welcome in. How are you? Thank you so much for resubbing for 47 months. 47 months. That's wild. Nina, thank you so much. How are you doing today? Are you at work? I'm craving for the next Invincible episode. I'm so scared for it. And I'm also scared for the finale. Nina, look, it's Dawntrail. Nina, look. If you look very closely this direction, what you'll see is Dawntrail. Do you see it? I'm not sure if it's big enough. You wouldn't want to confuse it with a water worm, air worm, earthworm, or a heartworm. Long ago, the 4 nations... Wait, listen. Water worm, air worm, earthworm, fire worm. Long ago, the 4 nations lived peacefully together. I don't remember the words. Okay, I thought I already read this, but I wasn't sure. I thought it was a little odd if they just spawn that. We need to get our steps in, what can I say? Brain worms! You can't see Dawntrail. What's a Dawntrail? Good question. I haven't found out yet. I liked that, Emmy. Thank you. Everything changed when the fire worm attacked. Quinny, welcome in. Yes, we just started today. How are you doing today? Earthworm Jim? Who's that? I don't know. What's a Dawntrail with you? Good one. Guys, the other day when I was fixing my sound, I was like looking at this and I saw like a sound button on my mixer called music bed. And I was like, what is a music bed? And I literally just have this button for this. Like just and I was like, what is the purpose of this? Music bed goes kind of hard. was like, what am I supposed to be do? When do I utilize music bed? Ask your dad who Earthworm Jim is, or maybe your grandpa. Okay, I will. I will. You usually watch my streams, you just don't talk much. That's okay, I appreciate you lurking so much, and I'm glad that you're doing well. It's actually Dawntrail named after amazing human being Dondums. I think you're right. Gonna get all the mothers... The what? This is a new Emmy thing. The purpose of that button is to bring the funk. You're right. It's an intro to Emmy's 4-hour radio morning show. Conquer Zone, welcome in. You love Persona music? I'm really liking Persona 3 Reload music a lot. Real Conquer, yeah. Earthworm Jim. Wait, do you mean that the music bed... Ow. Was like Persona? What is Earthworm Jim? Also, there's about to be an ad. Thank you guys so much for staying for the ads. I appreciate it. Good luck on the trivia. I can't believe there's already another ad. Time flies. Where's the big drum? Oh. The big drum there is called the Dawn Herald. They play it for formal occasions, like when honoring the Landsguard's return from a dangerous duty. I tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. Earned me a proper scolding, let me tell you. I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. Gee whiz. I've never seen such an enormous drum. What would one even use to beat such an instrument? I want to use it, can I? Wait, can I? Justin, are you positive? No. Oh. Crazy how time flies? Yeah, actually, though. Did time fly, or did someone hit the daylight savings button and jump forward another hour? Maybe that. I wonder if I can hit this with something. This may be pointless. Whoa, it's huge! That would be cool if I could hit it with something. Okay, well that was a waste of time. Where am I? Here. It's 2, you're 99% sure. I believe Xanthia. The conviction I have when I'm completely unsure of the correct answer should really have led me to a more lucrative job. That was a good one. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Would you guys live here? Me personally, I would live here. You remember this from the deep recesses from your brain? What was the question? I actually didn't even read it. Computer manufacturer Compaq was acquired for $25 billion in 2002? Wait, when did you learn that? Like economics class? Earthworm Jim was the... Dare I Google Earthworm Jim? Oh, it's a video game. Okay. That makes more sense to me. It's 2 because you worked as HP tech support. Okay, we believe that it's 2. What did you think it was gonna be? I thought it was like a meme, like, you know, Pesto the Penguin, or Moodang. I thought it was gonna be like an earthworm named Jim that's like a meme, like those animals. You played Earthworm Jim on the Sega channel? Amazing. Also, One, I hope you're doing well today. You've only answered like one trivia question ever, and I had no idea what it was about. I just answered immediately and confidently, and turned out to be right. Let's go. Oh, you were in high school then. Oh, okay, okay. Also, nice job in the trivia, everyone. Let's go. It was 2. 2002 high schoolers rise up, but not too quickly. Our knees ain't what they used to be. You're mid-match, and Earthworm Jim Grandpa. That's sad. It's me. Wait, when did that come out? 1994? It's not that old. You had a compact computer in the 90s. 30, flirty, and thriving. One, I'd love to hear that. Did you just recently turn 30, or are you just saying in general? Like, was it recently your birthday, is what I'm asking? And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Tuliolo. We have them for the exact same reason as the Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Charlene, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. Yes, it does. Let me get this Aetherite that's over here. Oh, General. February 22nd, so pretty recent. I hope you had a good birthday. You actually still have your HP computer that runs Windows 98? At your parents' house? Does it still work, Xanthia? I remember one of the favorite family computers that we had was that Mac. Like iMac, it was maybe called. The ones that were shaped like this with like a curved back and it was like see-through blue. Loved that computer. Apple really needs to bring back like transparent color things. Oh my god, I would die for a transparent like blue or purple phone or laptop. That would go so crazy. Jake, welcome in. Your Kodamas. Have you never done a trivia question? Trev, you're almost at a house. You're almost able to buy a house, Trev. Jake, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Yeah, the cool apples. Computers used to be just vibes. Exactly. You used it to play all your favorite MS-DOS games? I love that. That's so fun. Chelsea, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? You feel like you remember owning a compact, but you thought it was later than 2002? I don't think I've ever heard of compact before. But my dad used to always have these work laptops that... Do you remember when laptops... Maybe they still do this. But I remember it used to be all the thing where on the keyboard of laptops, in between like the G and H keys, there would be like that little red thing that you could use as a mouse. And I thought that was so cool, but it was actually really tedious to use. I miss those big bubble Macs. Yeah, you had an orange one. They're at least bringing back colors for Macs, but it's just not the same. You never know the answer, then I feel bad cheating. It's okay, we all cheat here. This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known as the Yaktural Landgate. But when Papa founded Tuliolo, everyone began using its present name in honor of its great achievement. Through this gate is Kozamauka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozamauka, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? What fluffy? No way! Alpacas! Give. Ah, those are alpacas. Fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. Placid? Placid? I don't know how to pronounce that word. You'll learn soon enough, Carl. You'll learn soon enough. Is that where that screenshot comes from, Trev? Because I need to go see the alpacas. But forget... Ow, Mochi. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. I think llamas can actually be pretty aggressive, but alpacas, in my experience, are really, really sweet. I think they just don't like being touched, like, certain places. Where are they? Give alpaca. Where's the one that says, Wow. I love alpacas so much. I think Lenovo still releases one with that. Oh, really? Magic, yeah, you remember that? ThinkPads. Did you hear about the DVDs from Warner Brothers between the years of 2006 to 2008 are rotting? What? How? Like, are they getting like dry rot or something? I had an Apple IIC as well, but my dad tossed it. No. That's like how I'll never forgive my parents for getting rid of my GameCube. Buckeye, you remember helping your dad build a computer that would never go out of date at the Gateway store. It came in a big cow print box. Oh my god, the cow print boxes. It actually comes from another zone, but it is from Dawntrail. Oh, okay, okay. Alpaca fiber is freaking incredible. Yes, it is. I think I mentioned this before on stream, but in Colombia, I purchased 2 alpaca sweaters, and they are the softest and warmest sweaters I have. And they were like $5 or something. And it was made by the indigenous people of Colombia. Yeah, animals don't like being touched in certain... That's true, that's true. Most of them. They are so cute. Bed rot, real. Are the DVDs getting bed rot? Also, James, welcome in. Thank you so much for resubbing for 21 months. No way. Yeah, Emmy Trail. James, how are you? Are you still at Kersey's? Or I don't know how long you were there for, but I hope you had a good time at the concert yesterday. The only photo I really like of myself is standing next to an alpaca. You just need to adopt an alpaca, and then you'll always have good photos of yourself. The phrase used was curdling. Like spoiled milk? Wow, I hate that. Your mom also got rid of your Sega Genesis because you were too old, and she had to get me another one because I refused to speak with her after that. That's so valid of you. Invalid of your mother. A farm I used to live on had alpacas, and every time I walked into the barn, one ran over and spit at me. Why? Oh. Trev, do you still have auto run on? Because you're... You're making laps here. That's so interesting one. I wonder what it was about you. The material for CDs and DVDs were always gonna rot? Really? I didn't know that. You're back home now. The concert was so good. I'm glad that you had a good time at your concert. Yeah, did you get a lot of quality Hope time? Did you have any quality time with the man in Kersey's attic? That's a shame. I used to love putting Warner Brothers DVDs in my coffee in the morning, but if they're curdling, I'll have to toss them. Yeah, at least you know now. If you wish to learn the history of Tuliolo, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? History lesson. I think the person, Kaguya, they're on the same quest line as me, because we keep seeing each other. What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? What? We're so far apart. At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations. But if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Excuse me, Miss Kaguya. The following event cannot be skipped. Was that a time warning? You love auto run. Auto run is great. Oh, you had to disable it on your character? I always forget about it. Angora fiber, which is from bunnies, is also incredibly soft, and a gimmick you'll see is people spinning the yarn with the bunny on their lap, completely unbothered, getting brushed, and then the fiber combed out of them getting spun. Oh my gosh. That would be soft. Kersey decided she's gonna brave the attic herself. So no quality time with the attic man? Wow, that's such a bummer. Post ad on Craigslist. Alpaca wanted for companionship in photojournalism. No, Xanthia. Oh no. Ooh, look at the depictions. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Pictures? Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed mamulja. Oh, then this must be... That's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Galul Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliyola Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliyola came to be. Study them as long as you like. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, this song is good. Oh, cool. Cool. Just go from left to right, I guess. This pillar tells the lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts a scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer, Ket something. I can never remember the name. You mean Ketenram? Ah, that's the one. Ketenram's arrival in Tyrol is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit, if not in blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Lay of Reeds? Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanu in their village in Kozumauka. Ah, the people Alphanode almost mistook for Vanu. If not for the colorful plumage. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. I think I want to talk to her last. Let's see. This one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the Moblins of Kozumauka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk. Aren't Moblins what the things in Zelda are called? But the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly, the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Tyroli counterparts. This one recounts the Lay of Repass. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of the Shibral, like me. For decades, the Shibral and the Mamulja were at war for control of the forests of Yaktel. The actions Papa took to end the conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliyola. There is a clan of Hrothgar and Boja, known as Helians. In their society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tyrol, Shibral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. Very true. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Oh, okay. Yeah, Baja mentioned... Is it Boja or Baja? Remember when I said that I would do all the raids and stuff that I missed before I started streaming this again? I didn't. Boja D's, that's right, that's right. The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu, whose homeland is in Urkopacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the merchant clan. They oversee Tuliola's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tyrol. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Boja D's, ah, thank you. Doja, also true. Boja Cat. Not now, Pup Time. Look at and how it just did it again. Oh, this one is my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tyrol Vigil, Valagar Manda? Manda? Wait, is that Valagar Manda? Manda's in Dawntrail. I should explain. A Tyrol Vigil is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Tataru described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valagar Manda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tyrol every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years or so ago, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging vigil and sealed it away in the Urkopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valagar Manda is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness on Tuliolo's national emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Valley Girl Manda! That's my ult. Valagar Manda first made its Final Fantasy appearance in 6? Oh, for real? That's cool. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliolo's history, whatever that may be. Huh. Ah, the Lay of Proof. That big fellow is of the Yakui, the largest of Tyrol's peoples. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yak Tyrol. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northwards, setting their sights on Yak Tyrol. You'll recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Skygate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urkopacha. I've never even seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Tyroli history? I want to meet them. Had your fill of history then? Yes, thank you. Valley Girl Manda first made its cinematic appearance in 1996's Clueless. Clueless is such a good movie. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of a local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. Oh my god. What are we gonna eat? Do you like Billie Holiday? Maybe? I had to Google. I couldn't remember who that was. Oh. It's a quote from Clueless Fake Fan. Oh no, oh no. I embarrassed myself twice. I had to Google who Billie Holiday was, and I didn't realize it was a quote. I haven't seen Clueless in so long, but I really should watch it. Totally, for sure. Eugene, welcome in. Thank you so much for subbing with your Prime. I appreciate it. Wait. I don't know if I don't think I got that ether shard, so we're gonna get it. I fell for it too. Did you or a loved one fall for... Did you or a loved one fall literally for the Billie Holiday question? And you're now surrounded by weeds in Tyrol? You may be entitled for financial compensation. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Friendship ended with eels. No! I fell for... Did you think you just fell out of a coconut tree? Ulrich literally did. Wow. Le map. Me when I don't know. Me when I need a map of my new building, which is in an L shape. Le map. Paul Rudd was 50. No, he wasn't. No, right? He just doesn't age. No, he was not 50. I don't even need to Google that. Paul Rudd was not 50 years old and clueless. I am retired. Wow, throwback of Ends of Z World. Do y'all remember that? I know this music is so good, Ventus. Billie Holiday is one of my favorites though, so I'm sure we can patch it. Aw, yay! Take a nap, then fire Z missiles! Donald Faison? Who? Guys, I'm really bad at names. Oh, right, him. I just need to rewatch Clueless. Also, yeah, he was not 63 because he's only 50 years old now, unless he's Benjamin Button. Clueless came out 85. Clueless came out 85 years ago. That's true because I'm 85 years old. He was only 47 in Clueless. End of Z World gets quoted about 3,000 times a day in your house for real? Like, totally you do. Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna quickly run to the restroom. So if y'all need to get a snack or anything like that, feel free to. If you want to do your cheese check, please do. Make sure to stretch. Anything like that. I'm gonna run an ad while I'm gone, so we won't get that for like an hour and a half, which will be nice. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I also had a snack of a couple pieces of dried mango. Because after our discussion about dried mango on Friday, I did grocery shopping and I was like, I need more dried mango. Introduce yourself, Scribbles underscore the underscore mouse. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. How was the trivia? Oh, ooh, nobody got it? It was Tina Fey? What was the question? Which of the following was not an actor? Oh, in season 42? Bro, who would know that? Who would know that that was Tina Fey? That's forgivable. I'm not even mad at you guys for not getting that. Also, Alana, hello. How are you? It's good to see you. I got a recoup last time on the day. Good luck with my bestie, Wook Lamont. Justin, thank you for being here. Good luck with your day. Mochi, pretty sure bathing on stream is a breach of TOS. Is that what she was doing? Hi, Alana. Guys, if you guys have never tried dried mango, it's literally like candy, but you can feel better about it because it's not candy, it's fruit. I can't believe 14 is back. Sorry for shouting. Alana, don't be sorry. I'm so excited to be back. Eels, thank you so much for resubbing for 5 months with your Prime. Thank you, thank you. I hope you like your sub badge and the emotes and the ad-free viewing. Shout it louder! Yes. Season 42. I thought it was like in general. Yeah, I didn't really see the season 42 part either. I know, dried mango is so good! Please add mango? What is that? Did you try to send a link, Eels? I didn't see it. Suna, welcome in. Yes, we just got back to 14 today. And we're starting Dawntrail. How are you doing today? Dried mango. Okay, let's talk to Wook Lamont. Have you ever had tacos? They're a Tuliolo classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here at Shbolyav Best. So true. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with Old Brook Evu. Do you guys prefer corn tortillas or flour? Because me personally, I love corn tortillas, but I feel like most people like flour. Tacos! Corn? Yeah, corn is so good. Corn for tacos, yeah. Like flour for burritos, 100%. I don't even know if they make corn tortillas big enough for... And I feel like they would break, too, for burritos. Or other things. Corn for everything but enchiladas? Wait, even for burritos? Flour but you're Tex-Mex fan? Flour's not bad. Flour's really good, too.
Must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
One taco?
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Did you hear the Silver Scares are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing.
I was just
their leader.
reminded of that scene from The Office when Nellie, Catherine Tate, doesn't know what tacos are, and Daryl teaches her how to eat it.
Survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I want to find it.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Good point. You actually just had some breakfast tacos? Ah, since you just got diagnosed with celiac disease, corn. At least there is that corn option. I didn't even think about that.
Enjoy our crunchy spoils.
Let me see. Oh, they're in the to-go bag? Whoa! Who's this guy? My tacos! My tacos! Oh.
If it isn't the third promise.
Does the other head talk too? Hey, that was mean and you owe us tacos.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
The other...
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Oh, it does talk.
Of course, that's it. Wuklama is so
But is the
afraid
left
of the
head
coming
blind?
contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
God, even the fact that she looks so
the
tiny.
third promise remembers us.
She's huge.
Such an honor.
Glory on your name, brother.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
So we got a bunch of schoolyard
Another
bullies.
child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family.
Okay.
I like the sneevling house cut. We are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Yeah.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to
Bro,
ours.
we're just trying to eat tacos. We haven't eaten anything in days.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Pathetic. Since when was our
Prowl
nation
is as
overrun
big as
by
his foot.
mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubio,
Hubio. Taco.
the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubiko and the
Oh.
blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of
Yeah.
nothing better to rid me of this
Taco
bad taste in
destroyers
my mouth.
must die. Agreed. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wooklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
No tacos. I love when
So
British
it
people
goes.
pronounce tacos as tacos. It's so funny to me. What's the sexiest table? What? Le taco. Corn for hard shell, but everything else flour. I could get that. Get a bigger table, bro. I love making quesadillas with almond flour tortillas. I don't think I've ever tried almond flour tortillas, but that sounds really good. Yeah, it sounds good. Corn for tofu and tomatillo sauce. Enchiladas? That sounds so good. You put frozen mango in your overnight oats with cacao nibs? Ooh. I like mango a lot. I just don't eat it a lot. Bakul Jaja, really mad. Asher, welcome in. Yeah, he owes us. They owe us tacos. Tetra, welcome in. We did. How are you doing today? Tacos. Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Hop down to Tesco to get some. Hop down to Tesco to get some tacos. Asher, thank you for your ticket. It's a good one. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliolo cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alpha Node and the others at the palace. Yeah, me too. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talonmarch if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Valakshinsa. My poor empty belly. No, actually though, I feel bad for her. I can't just get tacos to go. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen that Office, Catherine Tate is British, and she is in the Office as Nellie. Shoot. And she doesn't know what tacos are, or how she says tacos. And Daryl, like, just wants to mess with her because she's kind of annoying in the beginning. And he's like, I'm gonna go to Taco Bell and get us some tacos. And then she hands him like $50 or something. And it's like, is this enough for tacos? And he's like, yeah. And then when she gets the tacos, she thinks the shell is like a container for it. So she holds them sideways and then starts like shoving the ingredients of the taco without eating the shell, which is so funny to me. Catherine Tate, she's such an icon. It's really cool because I always watched The Office, but I also just saw her in Doctor Who recently. And I feel like that just made me like her more because like she was supposed to be like kind of an annoying character in The Office, but she's so amazing in Doctor Who. Not that I like didn't like her, but I think in Doctor Who too, she really showed her acting abilities. Because also in The Office, it was mainly just goofy. When Nellie tries to guess Kevin's name, she's like, Chumbo. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Guys, do we think that's Trev? Never mind, big turn. Couldn't be auto run. I was the opposite. I saw her in Doctor Who first. I feel like that would have changed the whole experience for me. I feel like they handed Catherine Tate a taco and she just did that. Yes. I feel like she would have, because she is like a comedian properly first, right? I could totally see that. It's so funny. I'm still recovering from my coconut injury. Oh no. You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Coconut. Yeah, I found Trev. He fell out of a coconut tree. Upon speaking to Aaronville, several cutscenes. Okay. Our first several cutscenes of Dawntrail. Did you? You think you fell out of a coconut tree? I've acquainted the twins with the city as best as I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly curls. I understand all too well. Charlene had the same effect on me. Right then, now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. Oh, I'm scared. With numbers or letters? Wait, do you mean like the Kookaburra? The Kookaburra song? I always think about that song. And I think it had a book, too. Whoa! Justinian! We missed you! I miss Justinian.
Justinian? When did he get here?
What's the point? Why is he here?
He's having fun.
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
That's so funny.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
Yes, Kyle. Who did you think that was? We just said we were going to meet him.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, bro's living his best life.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
I'm gonna see that other face.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
Hey!
I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
Okay. Okay,
And
Justinian.
thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years.
How old?
The uncovered side
30?
is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Oh, interesting.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
Like my daughter, maybe?
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Aw. Oh, cute.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonash.
It's Erenville now, Dawntrail.
What? I'm all looking at him.
I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then. And these others, I assume, are Lamachi's recruited allies.
Ha! Old-tempered still. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Yeah, small lore
Then I shall
drop.
leave you to it. Good fortune.
I wonder
my
if we'll
friends.
ever learn the real name. Like, that's a very interesting story of immigration for Erenville. It had a book and a DVD? The Kookaburra? The level of knowledge involved in knowing how funny it would be to shovel the ingredients out of the shell is kind of magnificent. I agree. These are all of them? His real name is
The
BB.
claimants are
Ah,
assembled.
of course.
The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Ona. The third promise,
I can tell it's not gonna be a him.
Uklamat.
I don't know why, but I just didn't get that impression from the second guy.
And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakun Jaja.
I think it'll be between us. Like these guys and
You
Lamont.
four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away, and it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young, and so I look to the always for inspiration. The right of succession, the means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest, but the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all.
Right. Radiant Ultimate, how's it going?
So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Whoa!
Now you
Cover
have
your
us
laugh.
to compete against.
Though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us.
Bro,
in the turn.
shut up. So annoying.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Yeah, anyone with sense.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural. And find the City of Gold.
Ooh, wait, this is so exciting. Aaronville right now, that place is a myth. That's fun.
If
But
I
you
may,
keep getting your
Father.
claws stuck. Don't bite me, I'm helping you.
Speak, Gona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
Oh, good point.
Are you for us proof, my unbroken word? For I have seen it with my own
He's
four
seen
eyes.
it? Guys, I want to go. I want to go to there. The City of Gold.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyollal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place.
A seal, you say?
Bring them.
People have been calling Kawana Bahatia because of his coat and hair. That's actually so good. Radiant, yes, this is my first playthrough. Hi Kobe, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the follow, welcome in. Oh! Glyphs? We just saw those.
The Tuliyollal saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step.
I love that idea.
Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth.
Oh, this is fun.
Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
That is actually, I really like that idea.
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge.
I feel like we would have immediately lost.
You may think the
If you were to
is
do that.
tedious or nonsensical, or both. But I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja just successor and be done.
God, stop talking. His wise head needs to tell him to stop
Rite
talking.
of succession begins
Yeah,
now.
Wayne. It kind of reminds me of
I've been watching you progress with great interest.
Pokemon gyms. Like it is kind of like
And
that
Clemens,
subject.
remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
My tablets. My iPad. Yeah, it's like earning badges, right? Green Hatia is also really good. You're really excited for me? Thank you. I'm excited to be in Dawntrail.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Oh, does he remember?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf.
Oh.
Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time.
Not at this time.
I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right
that's
of
fair.
succession.
I guess that makes sense. Thank you for the follow, welcome in.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Lamont better win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
She took that well. Very determined. I love the way Lala's walk. It's so funny.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Oh. Oh, that's sweet. And my character is cute. Thank you. Thank you. 30, the geriatric years, exactly. That was so colorful. Okay, frame rate? What's happening?
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this? Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
No, I want to find the Golden
Or
City.
perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the
I
Golden
would do
City.
that in real life.
Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Graha!
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it.
Very true.
Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
Bars. We miss him every day. Lion, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. These aren't iPads? Yeah, where are my iPads? Graphics update, frame rate drops. Wait, does that happen to you guys too? Like, with Dawntrail? This didn't happen to me really before. How do you start a letter to an ancient Egyptian to make concern? Doug, welcome in. That was a good one. It doesn't Dawntrail content for you? Okay. Yeah, it hasn't. I haven't noticed it before. As long as, like, not something that's prevalent, I don't really mind. It seems to only really happen in, like, these busy cutscenes. I know, I miss Graha. I've made my decision, and I mean to see it through. Oh, Angie, it happened for you in the scene as well, yeah. Yeah, just when it's busy.
Is that so?
I mean, there's so many, like, colors and
I will
people
speak
in
no
this
more
one.
of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
What was that? How much do you guys think those doors weigh?
Here they come! It's Saralja!
Woo!
Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
This literally, since somebody said it's like Pokemon,
First promise. Our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts
This
our
feels like
crops,
Pokemon.
and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please.
Serelja. Take heart, tiller of the soil.
The Resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Why couldn't he just answer that himself? I guess that guy didn't mind. That's not very Princess Diaries of him.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the landscape. Serelja, the palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gurul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children.
Oh.
Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
That's wild.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire.
Oh, wow.
Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja.
Oh, so they have
the
beef.
warmonger.
Cryo.
Are you alright?
Oh.
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions.
Hey, that's
Deep
terrifying.
and unknowable, like an abyss. yet at the same time a roaring, unquenchable fire.
Bro, if she feels that way about
It was
that
a
guy,
trifle
then what about the
terrifying,
two-headed
to be
fellow?
frank.
I'm scared. Mimics a random heckler boot, not the heckler. I know, there's so much world building. It's really exciting, actually. Especially, like, after taking a break from this game, I feel like it feels natural for me to be playing it after a break.
You must bring us more marvelous conveniences, more
I love the
dirigibles and
patterns
trains and
and
the like.
colors,
We need you in
the
charge
garments.
to make trading easier.
His mask makes him look like a duck.
The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new.
Radiant, thank you for your ticket.
You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the rite of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse
He's
me.
very logical. He seems that way. That was pretty cool, though.
Plain spoken, as always.
Yeah.
That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
That's funny.
Here we have Kona, the second promise.
Oh, it's
Spent
Kona,
time
not
as a pupil
Koana.
at Charlian's own studio.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he
Radiant,
learned
thank you
of
so
in
much for
Sharlayan.
subbing with your Prime. I
He is the hope
appreciate
of
it.
those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Thank you, Radiant. I hope you like your sub badges and the emotes. Oh, this guy. Okay, wait. Now we need hecklers.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
Oh my god. They're so annoying. Boo! Yes. Oh, brother. Tomato. Oh god. That person just shook their eyes.
Oh, come
Her head.
now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant.
Boo this man.
That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders.
Is that a BTTV emote?
And then you'll see who deserves.
Oh, that's an Amanda emote. That's good.
Well said, brother.
Okay, nerds, get out of here.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial
Cool
tournament,
Jaja.
and the only
Might take
claimant
me a
not
bit
of
to
the Dawn's
remember all the
promise.
names.
His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself.
True.
But one thing seems certain. If he
He
does
maybe
become Dawn
has
servant,
concepts of policies.
he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Yeah, we would maybe be okay with Kona. There's a lot of new names and new sounds. Yeah, it takes everyone a while. Guys, why is everyone leaving? Stop! Come back! Ugh, that's so annoying!
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
Oh.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Look, Lamont is so Princess Diaries coded. She's talking to them herself.
Until Tuliyollal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
Aww.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Okay, so we're the underdog. I get it.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
You guys are jerks.
It's fine. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Oh.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling.
Yeah, thanks, Namika.
Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Yay.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
We're just the underdog. Underdogs have won it before. Like, what's that one golden retriever that plays sports in Disney movies or Disney-esque movies? Air Dog? Bakul Jaja, destroyer of tacos. Exactly. Yeah, like Ash in Pallet Town. Come back, cheer for Wuklamat. Yes, as Trev said, yeah, I'm currently just playing as Picto, but it's already leveled 100, so I've started playing Viper in my free time. But it's only level 84, I think, right now. So hoping to have it up to 90 by next week, I hope? Airbud! Airbud. What did I call it? Air Dog? Same thing. Oh, your Dark Knight, very cool. Isn't Airbud, like, the underdog? Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to the Tuliyollal saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea. Let's go and take a look. I want to see the view. I do like the Latin American voice actors. Do we think Sofia Vergara is going to be a voice actress in Dawntrail? Guys, look at this view. So pretty. Yeah, pretty. Was there ever a cat athlete movie? Walnut, I don't think so. And quite frankly, that's messed up. Okay, let's see if I can take an ether shard there. Very pretty. I know, I love it here. Maybe I should make a cat athlete movie about Mochi. Yeah, Mochi, it's your time to shine. There's a jump puzzle here. Oh my god, I haven't done any jump puzzles. I know there's one, I think in Kugane, right? I'm so bad at jump puzzles. I did Leap of Faith yesterday, and it was the first one since returning from my break that I lost. So I guess that's good, but it was that one place with the acorns and the pine cones. Hate that place. But that actually wasn't what was tripping me off. It was the tree part of it, and there was like cotton or dandelion puffs on the tree. It was really annoying. Sophia, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Who do you want to win the right of succession? Zarolja, Kona, Wuklamant, Bakul, Jaja, or Trev? Lucas, thank you so much for the poll. Let me create it. Oh wow, I actually fit the whole question in the thing. Oop. Bakul, Jaja, or Trev? Perfect poll. Me personally, I'm voting Trev. Golfer, Mochi? What sport is Mochi good at? Wait, actually, I feel like cats would be good at golf. Like, Mochi loves, like, batting things around. And it would probably fascinate her to, like, get it in the hole and then try to get it out. I think she would like that. Maybe golfing is right. This is a nice bonus of having your dubbing operations based in Europe, having a good breadth of accents. That's such a good point, Astra. Flow? What's Flow Monster mean? Dawntrail's really, really fun so far. I'm liking it a lot. Sophia, I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Madison, welcome in. Thank you for watching that. Yeah, I'm excited to watch the next Kung Fu Panda because, like, a lot of people are saying that Kung Fu Panda 2 is better than the first one. I would be a terrible Dawn servant. Well, yeah, with that attitude, you would be. You need a different one. That makes everyone. Look Lamont, the tablets, if you would. Of course. Who is Trev? Trev is right above you in the chat. Trevithy. I would think Mochi would be a good high jump. That's true. That's a good point, Church. Everyone has a tablet, then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. Oh, I'm so bad at spotting the difference between images. I'm actually really bad at those. Like as a kid when they would be in kid magazines. He's right above you in real life too. And then Chev's just on the ceiling. Oh, it's a survivalist film starring a cat? No, I haven't heard of that before. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established that the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tyrell's peoples, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have the answer here in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tuliolol saga. The events of the glyphs portray. Do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold. That one involved the Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about that storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Yogg-Tyrol several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzea's, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, just leave me to it. Leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. Okay, bye. It would be prudent to ensure... The way that the music stopped and restarted. It would be prudent to ensure we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Yeah, who is Trev? I only know Ulrich Vinjevlin. I've never said Ulrich's last name. Radiant, thank you for the bit. I appreciate it. Do you intend on doing content with viewers after MSQ? But... Oh, yeah. Yeah, what Trev said. I wasn't sure what he meant by after MSQ. I probably won't... If you're asking if I'll stream this after we finish Dawntrail, probably not. I'll probably only stream when there's main story quests to be done. Just because I have so many other games that I would like to play as well. Perfect pronunciation. Great. I'm celebrating. What are you... Wait, what are you celebrating? Yeah, probably not like mount farming, but maybe sometimes we could do that like in Discord in free time, but I wouldn't know when, right, as of right now. That's right, the reservation is under Wukalamat's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you finish organizing your gear, you can meet us outside Shabalyav Tai TA. Greetings, visitors to Tuliolo, and welcome to the foreign cabins. Whenever you are ready, I'll show you to your... Are they on the water? Please say yes. Oh my god. I've always wanted to go somewhere in real life where you stay in some place like that. Even though the water kind of scares me, that's... Oh, wait, is it here? It's taking us there. But I want to go over here. I just want to see what's over here. Oh, Trav, thank you for putting the Discord in. Yes, anybody is allowed to join the Discord as long as you're over 18, please. Let me in. That's so cool. I feel like you always see videos or in TV, whatever, of people staying in places like this around the world. Disney Polynesian Resort in Disney World has cabanas on the lagoon? Really? I didn't know that. That's really cool. I would love to go to a different Disney World outside of the US, like Disney Paris or Disney Japan? Right, there's a Tokyo location or something. I just want to go to Japan as well. Why not have any ether shards? Okay, I don't have that one, but I'm sure we'll end up there at some point. You love the Polynesian resort? I've never even seen it before. I'll have to look it up. Mochi is climbing all over my computer right now. And now she's coming back down. Hi, Mochi. Okay, bye, Mochi. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Odalise. But where are Aaronville and Wooklamont, I wonder? Oh good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Oh, welcome back, Mochi. Thank you. Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Oh god, is this gonna be a split MSQ quest? I give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. What's this? This is called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. Mochi. Oh. I don't know what she was just doing, but it's like she was eating something. Your mom always talks about wanting to stay in a place like that, and I'm like, start saying, yeah, I imagine they're really, really expensive. There's always a split MSQ quest at the beginning of each expansion? When did they start that? Like Shadowbringers? Oh, it helps cut down on server congestion. That makes a lot of sense. The Tuliyola saga features a number of Tural's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are a cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okanu, is located in Kozumauka. The other, smaller fellow is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Urkopacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wachingpelo, their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurous instinct of yours to work for us, Odalise? Pick our destination. Okay, got it. I like how she referred to the Pelu as a smaller fellow when I'm like barely taller than them. Oh, it started with Heavensward? God, I don't even remember that. Oh, after Stormwood? They failed to do that and people got bottlenecked. Yeah, I can imagine that. People refer to it as Robon Extreme. Thank you for the follow, welcome in. They learned their lesson. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, Stormblood, got it. All right, I think then here might be a good place to end today. Also because I streamed for so long on Friday. I procrastinated some work that I need to do today. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Do you like that? Jojo Siwa. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so happy that we started Dawntrail. It feels so good to be back in 14. And I'm really, really hoping that I'll get my Viper up to level 90 for next Sunday. Thank you for the follows today, Church. Thank you for the mod love. I appreciate it. You don't love it? Jake, one of my students made that. That's really sad. You're being mean to a 6-year-old right now, Jake. But yeah, I'll be back for stream on Tuesday. And look at Mochi using the scratching pad. I'll be back for stream on Tuesday, but we'll be playing Persona 3 Reload on Tuesdays and Fridays. So we will be back with Dawntrail next Sunday. So we'll keep on doing that. Dawntrail every Sunday and Persona 3 Reload every Tuesdays and Fridays. Which are both really great games. I feel very happy that I'm in the rotation of both of them. I'm gonna find someone for us to raid. So if y'all can stick around for the raid, I'd appreciate it. God, I love the music in Dawntrail so far too. It's so fun. Okay, Mochi's like, I don't know. I feel like she's like, time to end stream. I need to do things. Learned it not to do solo duties. Yeah. I got you, Xanthia. Being mean to a 6-year-old as if we don't... I'm never mean to him. I'm scared of him a little bit. Heaven's Ward, you could do the Two Brothers quest in either... Oh, okay, I get you, Xanthia. You're working in office? Oh no, I hope that goes well for you though, Locust. Thank you, Pettis. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it so much. If you guys were new here, thank you so much for coming in today. If you weren't new here, thanks for coming back. Jinx, Trev, I just clicked that right when you did that. If you guys would like to join the Discord, I would love to have you there, as long as you're over 18, please. Here's some raid messages. We're gonna raid Sherry today. Sherry is playing Legend of Legaia. She's in the retro category, so it seems like a retro game. And it looks, I like the style of it. And Sherry's just good vibes. I think you guys will really like her if you don't already know her. Oh, you know it, Prasha? It's a great game. Yeah, Sherry seems to play like a lot of really, really good retro games. But let me say goodbye to y'all before we head off. Prasha, thank you for being here. Xanthia, Sophia, Trev, Radiant, Cobra, Manda, Monster, Locust, Atwan, Pettis, Jake, Sophia, Sydney, Walnut, Angie, Church, Skylar, Ventus, Chai, Prasha, anyone else that I didn't name. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Suna, thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Again, let's go say hi to Sherry. You'll love her. And I hope to see you Tuesday. Okay, bye friends.